or just give you a written statement on the timeline of events. And that's effectively what I did and saved an organization quite a bit of money. Yeah, I would say those probably are mid-level and even more advanced once you get into like writing your own exploits. I guess at the same time, you could kind of say, architect and engineer when you're at that level of penetration testing or red teaming. That's where the kind of like the cyber knife fight comes into play, especially when you start doing exercises. So how does that map to, let's just say, IT auditor? How does that map to skills? What are the skills that you should have a background in? One of the things that jumps out at me is the, hold on, NIST cybersecurity framework. And that's kind of where I want to focus our attention today, is going to be on the NIST cybersecurity framework. While IT auditor does map to a few other certifications, namely CISM or CISA from the ISACA organization. In my opinion, someone starting out, I think it's a little bit easier to digest the content and material within CISM or CISA, probably CISM, where that's information, certified information security manager, versus going straight to being an auditor, where being an IT auditor or an information system security officer, an ISSO, I think those are a little bit easier as the job roles are kind of more cut and paste, sit down, follow a very simple process where it doesn't necessarily require a ridiculous amount of experience. If you're a ISSO and there's a vulnerability for your system and there's a patch that comes out, you have to be able to plan how you're going to implement that patch. What are the ramifications for taking a system offline? How long would your system be down? Like those are all things that you kind of have to think about as an ISSO or an ISSM. And this certification digs more into that, where I don't believe Security Plus really touches that. It's very broad in terms of where you can go. And if you look, yes, it does kind of lead you down the path of a lot of different jobs. But I think with this